had concerns on background check practices in Brazil and its legality. One way to navigate through this topic is by answering the five following questions. So, question number one, is the practice legal in Brazil? And the answer is a clear yes. Question number two, is there a specific law regulating it in Brazil? The answer is no. Are there any laws in Brazil imposing limits to background check practices? And the answer is yes. Do you want to see some of these examples? So, labor laws, consumer laws, data protection laws, and even the Brazilian federal constitution. Question number four, are there limitations on the request to candidates of criminal record certificate? And the answer is a clear yes. And we need to go through this, analyzing a Superior Labor Court decision. The TST, which is the Brazilian Superior Labor Court, imposes at least two conditions for the validity of the request of the criminal record certificate. And the first condition is when there is a specific law authorizing the analysis of the criminal record certificate. So the companies may request and may analyze this document. Condition number two, if the request of this document is in line with the nature of the position or the level of trust necessary for the role. So this leads us to the fifth question, which is, are there any specific examples of these roles provided by the TST? And the answer is yes, and I will name it a few. So, caregivers for minors, long haul truck drivers, workers handling toxic substances. But there is a more important topic because the TST says that a company is allowed to request the criminal record certificate when it is in line with the nature of the position or the level of trust necessary for the role. Now, think about this. Think about in your company, for example, workers dealing with confidential information. How many positions or how many departments do you have in your company in which the members of the department are dealing with confidential information? I can certainly name a few of them. Think about this. What about HR? What about the sales team? What about the legal department? So, there might be in your company a number of departments in which its members are dealing daily with confidential information. So, what is important after answering or going through all these questions is to understand the boundaries of the background check practices in Brazil to act accordingly and do business properly. So don't be concerned without reason on the background check practices in Brazil. First, try to understand what the boundaries are and act accordingly.